All right, everyone. There's some information. We are having a joint live stream in Grand Summoners, which usually means so we've had two joint live streams in the past. One was free run and the other one was done the done. So out of that, we can usually tell if there's a joint live stream, which means that both Global and JP are getting a new crossover at the same time, because so far it's only been new crossovers. Yeah, so basically a joint live stream means that it could be a new crossover, and it's usually a newer anime because Free Run was new and Don was also rather new. So when I say new, I mean like not like a crossover like Madoka Magica that's currently here. That's like a super old anime. So anyway, so there is actually a joint live stream, and if we go over to the JP YouTube side, they actually have an image with like the shadow or whatever you want to call it for two characters. At first, I got insanely hyped. I thought, who the hell is this? What is happening? Who could this character be? You know, what are these characters like? What is the next joint crossover? Like, what anime could they be, having a crossover with? But after a lot of discussing and a lot of chatting with basically people in my Discord, we figured out it is probably just Tensura, but Easter. So you know how they have Tensura winter or Christmas. They have what's it called? Lunar New Year Tensura, and then just normal Tensura. Basically, just like they have seasons. They have seasons for Tensura. So this time, I guess they're bringing, Easter Tensura. So this is not 100% confirmed, obviously, but telling from the image, it probably is just Easter. I hope it isn't. I really hope it is not. I really hope it's some like anime that has like this blue-ish character that's holding like two eggs, or I'm assuming they are eggs because you know Easter, and then a long top hat with bunny ears, and then there's a red-ish character that has also bunny ears, and then yeah, the more I say this, the more it sounds like just like Rimuru and Milim with like Easter outfits. So yeah, the bad news is it's probably Tensura, just Easter version, and that's kind of a shame because it would be much cooler if there was actually a new. Because so far every single joint crossover they've done, it's a new anime and it's quite a new it's a new crossover and like not a rerun, and it's quite a new anime. But I suppose it does also make sense because why would they do a joint? Why would they release a new characters for Tensura in global but not in JP? So that's probably why they are doing a joint live stream, because they can't just release something in JP and not in global, especially when it's something like Tensura. Everybody's gonna get mad. Like, we have no new content. For a lot of players, Tensura is just so extremely boring. Like for me, like I've said before, I've never played when Tensura was here. So it's new for me. But for a lot of players, this crossover has it has revamped many times. So yeah, so I guess like I said, the bad news is it's probably Tensura but Easter. The good news is we are actually not getting an entirely dead update. Like, it's not just no content. There is gonna be two, I suppose. There is gonna be two new units, which probably Easter Rimuru and Easter Milim. So I really wonder how the banners are gonna look like. Because they have so many characters already. So yeah, so that's the good news. It's not going to be a completely dead update. It's going to be a cool, well, not cool, but it's going to have something new. So let's hope that there's also going to be other things in there. The live stream is in 2 days, so let's hope that they release a roadmap that's actually like really lovely to see. Like, I don't know, Mines coming back, Raid coming back, a new Grand Crusade episode, new content, just everything, and not just the two new characters in Tensura. If it is really Tensura, by the way, because it might not be. Because at first I thought this joint live stream is to talk about what's happening after Tensura in Grand Summoners Global. But if it is Tensura, then it's probably just talking about what's gonna happen in the middle or even in the beginning of this crossover. So yeah, because obviously we all know it's Tensura, but we don't know what the joint live stream is about. And from past experience, from the two joint live streams we've had before, they were both new animes and they were both not reruns. So yeah, so let's hope for the best. Let's hope, you know, well, I was gonna say, you know, make it look really exciting, but if it's just another Tensura, you know, like new character for Tensura, I can't make it that exciting. But I guess let's see how good are they. Are they very broken? What elements are they? You know, all that kind of stuff. So I guess that's something for us to find out. But yeah, I basically wanted to inform all of you guys. There is actually a joint live stream, which usually is extremely exciting, because if you look at the free run crossover, the rewards that crossover had, oh my god, we have never seen rewards like it. So, and that's when I started playing as well, and ever since I've never seen the same rewards that we got for free run. Like every crossover after free run had nowhere near the same rewards. Well, actually no, Fate, because Fate did give 2 ascendant units for free, so never mind. But that's not the same. It's not the same. Like I'm talking about rewards like materials and everything. But anyway, yeah. Alright, well, anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Just wanted to inform you there is a joint live stream. You can check their official YouTube on JP and Global, and you can find out, you know, maybe if you see the image, I mean, I'll put the image in the video anyway, but if you see the image, maybe you'll be like, nah, I don't think that's Tensura. I think I know this anime and it's so and so and so. You know, let me know. Join the Discord so they can join in the discussion. Would be really appreciated. And yeah. Alright, well, anyways, if it is Tensura, good luck everyone on your summons if you like them. If you don't, then whatever. And yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.